Hello, Paul Gannon here from Gannon's Martial Arts. Welcome to lesson 3 of our sparring, and we're going to talk about and demonstrate counter attacks. So when they attack you, you're attacking them back. We're going to do 2 types of counter attacks, and we're going to show you a little sparring drill where we can practice this strategy. Lewis is going to be the opponent or the bad guy, and for today's lesson, we could throw in takedowns and other moves, but we're going to keep it really simple with some straight punches and simple kicks. So the first idea is, you assume he's going to just fire a move, okay? You maybe have an idea of the type of move he's going to throw, and maybe he normally throws a round kick or reverse punch, but you have your hands, you're going to be ready. Also, you want to be at the right distance. You don't want to be too close because blocks don't necessarily work when you're in distance. So let's assume he's going to throw a backhand punch. So he throws a punch and we want to move back and block. See, he wouldn't hit me anyway, even if I didn't block, but the block opens him out a little bit and we can punch to the head or punch to the body. The classic counter punch. So let's do that again. So he comes in and we block and we punch here. And one more time, he comes in again, block and fire the punch. Okay, and even though I'm controlling it, I want to really start doing that with a bit more power, but still touch. So one more time, comes in, bam, and then, so I'm showing lots of power. Now, he can also throw a kick, of course. Now, with kicks, again, we want to move out the way. The problem with the kick is when he throws the kick, you see I'm quite far away. So I do actually have to move in and fire the punch. So he comes in, does the kick, and move in and push. The good thing for me is, because he's kicking, he can't have footwork and move away. He's stuck where he is for that moment while he's throwing the kick. So I've got a moment to get it. So he throws the kick, block, counter, punch here. So what we're going to do now is a little sparring drill. And he's just going to move around and fire that punch to my body, that's all, nothing else. Of course, I'm going to give him a target. If I was covered like this, he wouldn't necessarily throw that punch, he'd throw a jab or something else. So I'm going to give him a target here because I want him to fire the punch. I want to trick him into firing that shot. So here he's going to be moving around, firing that punch here. Maybe hits one of the first few. I'm going to work my block here, blocking here, and then I did a block and then counter back fist with the same hand. Move, block, bam, and counter punch there, moving around. And caught in that time a little bit, and block it, and then through a little counter side kick, and then counter punch, counter back fist, and we could do a double technique, etc. So that's when he's throwing one move. Now, and he might start a combination on, can still stop it on the first move. What I like to do is, which is a good strategy as well, is you wait for them to stop. So they fire a combination of moves, and they literally just stop. And then you counter hit them, counter punch and counter kick them. So let's break this down. Lewis is here. He's going to do 3 moves, for example. And he's coming in here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to block and move as he's doing that. It comes in. 1, 2, 3. Now, odd thing happens when people spar. Even though they shouldn't, they just stay where they are. And they're sometimes there for a split second, being a bit dopey. And we can fire our counter move or counter kick. Right, so he's going to do a little bit more relaxed, and so it's going to come in, 1, 2, 3, and I found my counter punch. Now, of course, Lewis wouldn't do this. He'd actually, after his combination, he'd always move to the side, the back, or some sort of other movement, so it wasn't in front of me. So if he came in, what he should do is 1, 2, 3, and move back or around. But this happens so often, people will just stay there, especially if they're throwing 5, 6, 7 moves, and you've got to be ready to hit them. And so sometimes when I'm sparring people and I'm feeling a bit lazy, they'll come at lots of attacks and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they'll keep going and turn around this way. And I'll wait till they stop and I'll fire my kick or my punch. Normally I fire my kick because it's a little bit easier. So that second approach, we'll wait until the finish. Okay, so we're going to do that as a little sparring drill. And Lewis is going to come in those 3 moves. Now, when we practice it, he doesn't want to do it too fast because I want to develop my skills of footwork and movement. If he comes at me too quick, I'll mess up my blocks and my footwork. And he's going to come at me, do 3 moves. I'm going to then just do a light counter. It's important you counter with control. Otherwise, he's not going to want to attack you on this drill. So he's on his toes, he's going to come in these moves. And I found a little counter kick here. He comes in. See, I messed up there. He hit me with the back, so he didn't move back enough. Right, so he comes in. 1, 2, 3, and then counter here. And counter here. Comes in. Whoa! Try the hook kick there. Didn't quite land it. But you get the idea. So, they're the 2 types of counter. Just blocking them first move straight off and hitting. Or moving back and just letting them fire the moves, letting him use his energy up. And if you draw them out, they get really frustrated, then we can hit them afterwards. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.